I want to talk about friends. And I want to talk about especially friends that live abroad. Now, I've studied in Australia, I've studied in Norway, so I've gotten to know people in various places in the world. But this video, I want to focus on the people that I've gotten to know through this. People that have watched my videos over the last 10, 11 years. Peoples and names that have popped up, and even people that I've had in some of my collaborations that I've done, where I've included people like the YouTube World Project and the Advent Project and stuff like that. And there's a beautiful song by Lucy Spraggan called Grown Up, and I'll probably make a video about that song in particular at some point, but there's a certain line in that song that I've come to bring into my heart. That line is, I have less friends but more best friends, and they're scattered around the world. Which for me is true. Like I said, I've studied and I've gotten to know people. I mean, Christina in Scotland, Amy in Atlanta, Catherine in Australia, and there's just so many people, and Michelle in New York, the people that I've actually met, Sky in Los Angeles. I could go on. This would be a long video. But then there are people that I haven't met, people that some of them I don't know a lot about. Some of them I follow on Instagram, I follow on YouTube, and we comment on each other's postings, and I have this beautiful thought, aside from the fact that we're gonna, all stay over at a long weekend in a house in Sweden, but I have this beautiful thought that at some point in my life, I will be in certain places, or that specific person will be in a place where I am, and I will get to meet that person. There is just so many people that I've gotten to know without really knowing them. So it's like I'm gonna meet some of these for the first time with a little bit of pre-knowledge of who they are, and obviously if they've been following me, they know a whole lot about me because of the videos I do and stuff. But it's like a pending first meeting, which is really exciting. Because, like I said in the video 2 weeks ago, I want to experience culture, I want to be exposed to culture, I want to be able to go places and see how the lives are lived by the people there, whether it be America, Philippines, or whatnot. Philippines, Michelle, and some other people as well. And of course, I'm blessed in the situation I am because of the videos I make and the fact that people who are interested in either getting to know about Sweden or getting to know about the Swedish language, or just enjoy having a pretty face to look at. That is a nice prerequisite in a way for a potential meetup at some point. Today, so this is filmed in mid-July. Today I met a guy named Alistair on the train station visiting Sweden. He was like, it's you, and I'm like, yes it is. It's a burden I have to bear to Bibi. And I said, well, let's have fika and talk. He's from Dallas, and that's the way I function. I wanna have conversations with people. Tonight, the same night as this is filmed, I had my first Instagram video chat. I've done Skype and stuff like that, but I had it with a friend I met 6 months ago, and we talked about books and writing, and it's just, the promise of the internet that we can be connected to each other, and we can talk to each other, and we can learn more about each other, and we can travel and meet each other. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. So that was sort of what I wanted to say with this video. Do you have people that you know from other countries or other places that you haven't met, that you've gotten to know through common interest or something like that. I mean, everybody doesn't have to make YouTube videos. You know, I was in this Facebook group for reading Harry Potter books, or I'm in this cooking group or whatever. Let me know. I'd love to hear more stories about that. And still working on the house thing in Sweden. Yeah, that would be really cool. But like I can't remember who I told now. Might have been Rivens. It's a group of like-minded people who enjoy having conversation. It's not a cult. It is not a cult. It's nothing weird, except for my blue eyes. They're kind of weird, but they're cool. They're pretty. People say they're pretty. I think they're pretty. It's nice. Sidetrack. It's not important, but still, for some people, you might not be here for the deep talks. You might not be here for learning Swedish or learning more about Swedish culture or see what I'm doing. You just want to look at the pretty face. So yeah, good talks don't always have to be deep and downy. It can actually be quite uplifting, because isn't that sort of the purpose of most things? Good talk.